Most men focus on what to do to attract a woman, what to say, how to act, how to impress. But few understand that attraction is just as much about what not to do. One wrong move can shift a woman's perception of you instantly, turning interest into indifference before you even realize what happened. Attraction isn't logical, it's emotional. It's built through confidence, mystery, and self-respect, but it's destroyed by weakness, neediness, and hesitation. The biggest mistake men make is assuming that trying harder, being nicer, giving more, always being available, will make a woman like them more. In reality, it does the opposite. Women don't lose attraction because they randomly change their minds. They lose it because certain behaviors trigger a subconscious switch that tells them you're not the kind of man they should invest in. And the worst part? Most men never realize why it happened. They think she just lost interest, when, in reality, she was pushed away by mistakes that could have been avoided. If you want to maintain respect, attraction, and influence, you need to stop sabotaging yourself. That's why today, we're cutting through the noise and exposing the 7 biggest mistakes that instantly kill a woman's attraction. If you're doing any of these, it's time to correct them, before it's too late. Let's begin. Mistake 1: acting needy and seeking constant reassurance. Neediness is one of the biggest attraction killers, yet most men don't even realize they're being needy. They mistake it for showing effort or being emotionally available, but what they're actually doing is seeking validation, and that instantly shifts the power dynamic in the relationship. Neediness appears in many forms: constantly texting to check if she's still interested, fishing for compliments, over-explaining yourself, or looking for her approval before making decisions. These behaviors signal insecurity. They tell her that your confidence depends on how she reacts to you, instead of coming from within. And the moment she feels responsible for keeping you emotionally stable, her attraction starts to die. Women are biologically wired to be drawn to strong, independent men, the kind who don't need constant reassurance to feel worthy. When you seek validation, you unknowingly put her in a position of authority over you, and no woman wants to feel like she's babysitting a man's self-esteem. The solution? Detach from her reactions. Stop looking for signs of approval. Stop adjusting your behavior based on what you think she wants. A man who commands respect is the one who doesn't need it from her, he validates himself. Attraction isn't about proving your worth. It's about already knowing it. And when you master that mindset, women will naturally feel drawn to you. Mistake 2: over-investing too soon. One of the fastest ways to kill attraction is by giving too much, too soon. Many men believe that if they show extreme interest, shower a woman with attention, and make her a priority right away, she'll appreciate it. In reality, this often has the opposite effect: it makes her lose interest. Why? Because people don't truly value what comes too easily. When you overinvest in a woman before she has earned that level of commitment, you send a message: you see her as more valuable than yourself. And the moment she senses that imbalance, the attraction begins to fade. This doesn't mean you should play games or withhold affection. It means you should match her level of investment. If she's putting in effort, respond accordingly. But if you're constantly initiating, planning, and giving while she barely reciprocates, you're setting yourself up for failure. Women are drawn to men who have standards and self-respect. When you give too much without her having to invest in return, it signals that you don't have high expectations for yourself. The result? She loses the excitement of the chase. The solution? Pace yourself. Let attraction develop naturally. A woman should feel like she's earning your time and attention, not that it's given away freely. When you value yourself and set healthy boundaries, you create a dynamic where she wants to win you over, not the other way around. Mistake 3, lacking purpose and direction. Attraction isn't just about how you look or what you say, it's about who you are and where you're going. A man without a clear purpose, without direction in life, is one of the least attractive things to a woman. Why? Because purpose is magnetic. It speaks to ambition, stability, and drive, qualities that most women find irresistibly attractive. When a man lacks purpose, he appears lost, uncertain, and dependent on external factors for validation. This creates a sense of unpredictability that women, especially those looking for something serious, don't find appealing. Without direction, you come across as someone who is wandering through life, unsure of where they're headed, or worse, without a plan altogether. A woman wants to be with a man who knows what he wants and where he's going. A man who is focused, who is constantly working towards something greater. His purpose doesn't need to be grand or complex, it simply needs to be clear and aligned with his values. The solution? Get clear on your purpose. Whether it's your career, personal growth, or something else, have a clear vision for your future. Live it every day. When you have purpose, you attract women who align with your vision, and the right kind of respect and attraction will follow. Purpose fuels confidence, and a confident man is always attractive. Mistake 4, being too available and predictable. One of the biggest killers of attraction is being too available. When a man is always accessible, always ready to drop everything, it doesn't create excitement, it creates boredom. Women are drawn to mystery and challenge, and when they know they can have you at their convenience, the attraction starts to fade. Predictability may seem like a good thing, but it kills the dynamic that keeps attraction alive. If you're always there when she calls, always agreeing to plans without hesitation, she begins to take you for granted. Attraction thrives on uncertainty, the excitement of not knowing what comes next. A woman wants a man who has a full life, who has passions and priorities outside of her. When you're too available, you send the message that you have nothing else going on, and that makes you less desirable. The solution? Create space in your interactions. Don't always jump at her requests, and don't rearrange your life to fit hers. Keep her wondering a little, keep her thinking about you when you're not around. Show her that your time is valuable and that you have a life of your own that you're not willing to compromise. The more she has to earn your attention, the more she will value it. Mystery, independence, and a bit of unpredictability are the keys to maintaining long-term attraction. Mistake 5, ignoring disrespect and failing to set boundaries. Respect is the foundation of any healthy relationship, and one of the quickest ways to destroy attraction is by allowing disrespect to slide. When a man fails to set boundaries or tolerates behavior that undermines his value, he shows a woman that he doesn't respect himself, and she will lose respect for him too. Disrespect can come in many forms: dismissing your opinions, mocking your ambitions, testing your patience, or treating you like an option. The moment you allow these behaviors, you send a signal that you don't have standards. When a woman realizes she can walk all over you, the attraction diminishes instantly. The solution? Set clear boundaries and stand firm in them. If someone disrespects you, don't stay silent. Speak up. Let her know what is acceptable and what isn't. If she crosses a line, call her out. This isn't about being confrontational, it's about showing that you value yourself and demand the same respect in return. A man who respects himself is not afraid to stand his ground, even if it means risking the relationship. Women are drawn to men who have standards, who won't tolerate being disrespected, and who are willing to walk away if necessary. When you set these boundaries, you command respect, and that's what keeps the attraction alive. Mistake 6, letting emotions dictate your behavior. One of the most unattractive things you can do as a man is let your emotions dictate your actions. Women are drawn to men who are stable, reliable, and in control of their emotions, not those who react impulsively or wear their emotions on their sleeve. When a man constantly lets his emotions control him, it sends the message that he lacks self-discipline and mental strength, two qualities that women find essential in a partner. Whether it's anger, frustration, jealousy, or even excessive excitement, when your emotions are out of balance, it creates an unstable environment that can push a woman away. Emotional instability also signals weakness. If you constantly react to every situation, show excessive neediness, or let your frustrations take over, it's hard for her to trust that you will be the same man in any situation. Women are attracted to predictability and calmness, especially in the face of challenges. The solution? Master emotional control. When you learn to stay calm and composed, regardless of the external situation, you project strength and confidence. You show her that your emotions don't control you, that you have the ability to stay grounded, even in difficult times. Being emotionally stable doesn't mean being emotionless. It means having control over your reactions and being able to make decisions based on reason rather than impulse. This kind of self-control commands respect and keeps the attraction alive. Mistake 7: lacking the ability to walk away. One of the most powerful actions you can take as a man is the ability to walk away from a situation, relationship, or woman when necessary. Fear of losing her is one of the biggest mistakes a man can make, as it leads to compromise, disrespect, and desperation. The paradox is, the man who least fears losing a woman is often the one who keeps her interested the longest. When a man is afraid to walk away, he starts tolerating disrespect, bad behavior, and emotional manipulation. He compromises his values, his boundaries, and his self-worth all in the name of keeping her around. The moment you show her that you are willing to accept less than you deserve to avoid losing her, the attraction starts to vanish. Women are instinctively drawn to men who are confident in themselves and value their own self-worth. A man who is not afraid to walk away is a man who knows his value, and this is inherently attractive. He is not desperate, he has options. He is not willing to settle for less than he deserves. The solution? Be willing to walk away from any situation that does not serve you, any relationship that does not respect your boundaries, and any behavior that diminishes your self-worth. When you can walk away with strength, you show her that you are a man who chooses respect over comfort, and that is magnetic. Attraction isn't just about what you do, it's about what you refuse to tolerate. The truth is, the most attractive men are not the ones who bend, compromise, or chase approval. They are the ones who stand firm in their values, who set boundaries, and who understand the importance of self-respect. When you stop seeking validation, when you stop over-investing too soon, and when you stop letting emotions or fear dictate your actions, you become a man who commands respect and attracts genuine interest. Women are drawn to strength, to stability, and to men who are secure in who they are, not because they need someone to make them feel whole, but because they know their own worth. It's not about being perfect. It's about being consistent, confident, and emotionally stable, showing up as the same man, whether you're alone or with someone else. Attraction thrives on this consistency, because it creates trust and security. So, if you've recognized any of these mistakes in your own behavior, now is the time to take action. Change the way you view yourself, your interactions, and your relationships. The man who can walk away from a situation that doesn't serve him is the one who remains in control, and it's this control that makes him irresistible. When you take full responsibility for your own worth, you become the man that women respect, admire, and genuinely desire. Now that you've learned the 7 mistakes that kill attraction, it's time to take control of your interactions and relationships. Are you ready to stop tolerating disrespect? Are you ready to stop seeking validation and start demanding the respect you deserve? If you recognize any of these behaviors in yourself, it's time to make a change. Take a moment to reflect on the man you want to be, the man who commands respect, the man who values himself enough to walk away when necessary. Start applying these lessons today and see how your relationships shift for the better. If you found this video valuable, hit the like button. It helps more people discover this content. Subscribe to the channel so you can continue learning how to elevate your personal growth, gain confidence, and attract the right kind of people into your life. Drop a comment below. Which of these mistakes have you made? What changes are you going to make today to level up? Let's keep the conversation going and hold each other accountable for becoming the best versions of ourselves. Remember, it's not about perfection, it's about progress. Keep standing firm, keep building your confidence, and keep attracting the respect and relationships you deserve.